All right, that's enough of Max Crosby. Let's rank the NFC quarterbacks and figure out where Brock Purdy stands. We're all going to have different rankings. You can go as far as you want. I have 10. You can do 3.
I
You
have
can do
10
5.
too.
You can do 1 if that's all you got. But let's have Brandon go first, then Maj, then I'll go last.
Okay. Do we want to do? I'll start at 10, I guess. I'll do 10. I'll start. You want me to start at 10, right? Obviously, we're not going to start at 1.
I was going to start at 1.
Okay, I'll start at 1.
Actually, it doesn't matter. You can do whatever you want.
Okay, I'll start. I think 1, we're all going to be in agreement. It's Matthew Stafford. I mean, you could argue
Nope.
the best quarterback in the National Football League right now. Well, there's only one person on earth, and we all know his name, that would have Brock Purdy as the number 1 quarterback in the National Football League. 2, Caleb Williams. I think Caleb Williams has become an elite quarterback. I think next year he might win an MVP. I like what he can do. I think if we're talking pure talent, there's very few quarterbacks that can do what he does. Maybe that's controversial that he's second. 3rd, I do have Brock Purdy. I think Brock Purdy is better than Sam Darnold. I think he's better than Jordan Love. I think he's better than Jalen Hurts. I think he's better than Baker Mayfield. I will give Brock Purdy, within Kyle's system, credit where credit's due. If he was on the Jets, he'd be the worst quarterback in the league. But he's in Kyle's system, and he's a good anticipation thrower. I'll give him credit where credit's due. I think he's the 3rd best quarterback in the NFC. 4, Dak Prescott. 5, Jordan Love. 6, Jane Daniels. 7, Baker Mayfield. 8, Jalen Hurts. 9, Sam Darnold. 10, Jackson Darnold.
Sam Darnold at 9?
Dude, you can't tell me Sam Darnold's a better quarterback than Baker Mayfield, bro. Baker Mayfield has no defense. He has like nothing compared to what Sam Darnold. Darnold didn't do anything in the Super Bowl.
But
nothing.
Sam Darnold's a Super Bowl champion.
Who cares? Quarterbacks wins.
I mean, I would care,
stat, bro.
Hey, Brennan, he won a freaking Super Bowl.
Yeah, because his defense was like the Legion of Boom.
What's your list?
My list? I didn't come up with this. I think I got to go Matthew Stafford 1.
Okay.
I kind of like the Caleb Williams one. Just because I like when Caleb Williams played against the Niners this year, that guy has so much potential. If he just stops making those little dumb mistakes, he could be like top 5 quarterbacks in the NFL. 3rd, I'll go Brock Purdy. My goat. You know, I gotta put Brock there. And then 4th, Brandon, who did you have at 4?
Dak. I mean, if we're talking regular season, Dak is like top 5.
That's how I can't put Dak 4. He's
good,
so
though, dude.
Yeah, he's good, but when it comes to the playoffs, he can't perform at all. He's terrible.
Would you rather have Dak Prescott or Brock Purdy?
Brock Purdy. Is that even a question?
I think it's a question. Imagine Dak
or I'll do
offense, bro.
Dude, this is actually more. I'll do Jordan Love. Actually, I don't know, man. 4, I'll do Jordan Love. And then it's because I wasn't prepared for this. And then 5, I'll put Sam Darnold. I'll do only top 5. I think you have to put Darnold top 5 just because he won a Super Bowl. Dude, when Jalen Hurts won the Super Bowl, everyone put him top 5 quarterbacks in the NFL, in the whole NFL. So I just have to put Darnold.
I think it's fair. All right, let me do my list. I'll do my list now. Okay, starting with Stafford, number 1, obvious MVP.
Okay.
2, I like you guys putting Caleb there, and I thought about it, and I feel like he's 1 year away. Like he might be like 9 months away, but I wouldn't do it just yet. He's a little young, and I think he needs to prove it again. So I'll put him at 3. My 2 is Brock. I'm just kidding. My number 2 is I'm gonna go with Dak, and here's why. I feel like he's proven it over a long period of time. He doesn't have Kyle Shanahan. He has Brian Schottenheimer. He doesn't have Christian McCaffrey. He has no run game. His defense sucks. His team sucks. When CeeDee Lamb went down, he didn't miss a beat. He's a really good quarterback. And if you put him on the Seahawks or the Bears or the Rams or the Niners, I think he win a Super Bowl. Maybe I'm wrong.
But Dak has had a good team before. He had freaking didn't he have Des Bryant, CeeDee Lamb in his rookie year? Dude, he's had a good team. He sucks. He can't win in the playoffs. When they played against Green Bay,
was his head coach, bro. Mike McCarthy was his head coach, dude.
Oh my God.
Dude, but when they played against the Green Bay Packers,
the Niners, they would win the Super Bowl.
When they played against the Green Bay Packers, they were the 2nd seed. Green Bay was 7th, and Dak got. I was going to say a different word. He got D'd down. This guy couldn't do anything. He sucks.
Yeah, because
he's terrible.
He gave up 48 points. Dak did.
I mean, they can't.
He couldn't put up
He's
points.
the whole team. When he doesn't play, they lose. They can't do. He's the only reason they're competitive. That's the way I look at it with Dak, as opposed to Brock. I mean, they win when he goes down. So I'm just going to give it to Dak based on
How many playoff
longevity.
wins does Dak have in his whole career? That's what I'll say. That you can't put him two if he has two playoff
I
wins.
mean, how many playoff wins did
Purdy has more
Stafford have in Detroit? None.
What did you say?
0.
Exactly. And by the way, I'd have Mac Jones
his team
at third
sucks.
on my list. By the way, Grant, I'd have Mac Jones at third if he was the starter of the 49ers. Like, I don't think there's much of a difference.
Well, that's why I don't have Purdy yet. So here, I got Stafford first, Dak second, Caleb third. I'm going to go Baker fourth. I feel like Baker was in the MVP running last year, and then I thought he got hurt and played through it. He doesn't miss games. He's a freaking savage. He's really good. 5, I would put Darnold, frankly. I mean, he just won the Super Bowl, and he's won 30 games in the last 2 years. He's still improving. Like the turnover thing is his issue, but he didn't have a turnover issue in the playoffs. Good player. In a great situation. I would put Love 6. I feel like Love could do what Darnold did on the Seahawks this year. I think Love can win a Super Bowl. 7, I'm going Goff. And the reason I haven't gone Purdy yet is because of injuries. Okay. Goff hasn't missed a game in 4 years. Love will miss a couple games a year. The next down, 8 and 9 for me are Jaden Daniels and Brock Purdy. Those are two quarterbacks who are really good when healthy. But with Jaden Daniels, it's like you're a twig and you're going to get hurt a lot. And with Brock, you're not a twig, but you're little and you get hurt a lot. So I think availability is such a huge thing with quarterback, all football players. I got to knock Jaden Daniels and Brock Purdy for the same thing. And then 10, I'm not going Jalen Hurts, man. I don't think anyone's scared of him anymore. I'm going Jackson Dart at 10. That's what I'm doing.
The concussion man himself.
Who wants Jalen Hurts as their quarterback in 2026? He won't run anymore.
Not even the Eagles. I mean,
he's not scary from the pocket. He doesn't throw on the run. Like, nah.
Grant, I like your list. I just think Dak at 2 is crazy. I can't.
I agree with Grant completely.
He hasn't
Dak
done
good. Dak is so.
Do you understand why I knocked Purdy though? It's just the
yes.
injury.
No, I understand that. It's just Dak hasn't Dak is great in the regular season, but when it comes to the playoffs, he doesn't perform at all. And I don't give a shit if it's been the last couple years.
I'd love to see him on the Rams though.
He's been in the NFL for 10 plus years, and he hasn't done shit. He hasn't won.
So Brock Purdy
let me
lost
get you
the
Matthew
Super Bowl.
Stafford's playoff record with the Lions.
Yeah, and Brock Purdy outplayed Mahomes in the Super Bowl, bro, and lost. It's a team game. It's not like Darnold did nothing in the Super Bowl and won.
Stafford was 0-3 with the Lions in the playoffs. In his whole
career.
How
many playoff games Dak
he didn't win a playoff game until he was 33 years old on his second team. Matthew, and now he's unquestionably the best quarterback in the NFC. Unquestionably.
I only think Maj's playoff point comes into question when you have adequately and equal offensive coordinators or mine. So the reason why I disagree with Goff being that high is I think we saw him without Ben Johnson. He wasn't that good. And of course, Brock Purdy probably isn't that good without Kyle Shanahan. I still think Brock Purdy in the playoffs in the same system outdueled Goff, which is like in a similar system because he had Ben Johnson for Goff and then better weapons, in my opinion, with Jameson Williams, who was great at that time. Amon-Ra
Like the biggest thing, if Dak is second on this list, he's had 7 playoff games and has won 2. If he's second on this list, he should at least have 4 or 5 wins. He has 2 in 7 games, and he's been in the NFL for 10 plus years. He's great regular season. Great. Yeah, I know it's a team game, but still quarterbacks. If he's second on this list, he's that good of a quarterback. He should carry his team to a win at some point. You guys put Brock in that category. You guys say Brock should carry the team. Brock has to carry the team. But when Dak doesn't carry the team, it's a team game.
Okay, let's put it like
Dak's
this.
thrown for 4,400 yards 4 times. He's thrown for 30 touchdowns.
It's the regular season.
4 times.
He's a regular season merchant. He's a regular season merchant.
I know U.S. is going to beat Canada tomorrow. It's okay. Let's come. I'll tell you this though: if you put Dak Prescott on the Jets, he's solid. If you put Brock Purdy on the Jets, he's not.
No one's solid on the Jets. No one
Dak
is
would be solid. On the Jets.
In the playoffs, Dak Prescott has 14 touchdown passes and 7 picks. Like, is it possible? Is it possible that his team, that the Cowboys have been pretty much a joke for the last 30 years? And again, like he missed time. When he goes down, the Cowboys lose. They just lose. When Purdy goes down, Niners don't lose.
Nothing changes.
Well, because we have a better backup quarterback. We have a better backup quarterback.
I think it's a system.
You're saying when Brock Purdy goes down, we win. When Brock Purdy went down last year and we had Allen come into the game, we lost, and then we finished 6-11.
When CeeDee Lamb went down this year, it's not like Dak Prescott fell off. I mean, he was really good this year.
They did fall off.
The defense was
they had a losing record. They had a losing
Well,
record. They did fall off.
So we're just basing quarterbacks on their win. So in your opinion, Darnold is the best quarterback in the NFC because he won 30 games the last 2 years.
I thought Darnold. Well,
He
you
beat
could put him up
Stafford.
there. He won a freaking Super Bowl. If a quarterback
Right.
wins a Super Bowl, they're top of the list. I don't give a shit. Yeah, Brandon, you can shake your head. He won a Super Bowl.
Dude.
Brock Purdy couldn't win a Super Bowl. Darnold did.
The defense was holding opponents to like 10 points, dude. The only team that could score
I don't know.
the Seahawks was the Rams.
Maj does have good. Dak has had some moments in the playoffs where it's like
I could see if Dak had
and he
those.
did have Kellen Moore as his play caller for a minute. I mean, Jalen Hurts won a Super Bowl with Kellen Moore. Now, Jalen Hurts had a much better team than Dak's ever had.
Yeah.
But still, like, Dak does have some of his warts. And Maj makes good points. And look, you guys both had Caleb Williams over him. I think that's pretty fair. Like, would the Bears be better with Dak? I don't know.
No. I think Caleb Williams, that guy's.
All right, how about this? Here's one way to rank a quarterback. Which quarterback would you want down for fourth quarter, 2 minutes left, one timeout? Like, bring the team down the field, score a touchdown. Would you? How many guys would you take over Brock in that situation? Because I feel like if Brock's healthy, that might be a guy that you would rank pretty high in that situation.
I like Brock. I don't want to get this twisted. I think Mac is also an elite quarterback in that system, but I think Brock Purdy on the 49ers with proven playoff wins is higher than Dak. I do agree. When he's healthy, he's great. I mean, he raises the ceiling of the 49ers more than Mac does. There's no question about it. The ceiling. Brock has played well in the playoffs, and I think he plays very well when you need a touchdown to go tie a game or win a game. He's done it in the Super Bowl. He did it last year. He's done it 1,000 times, which is why the only two quarterbacks I'd have in that scenario, Grant, higher than Brock is Caleb and Stafford, which is why Brock's third on my list. I think he's got balls. He's got moxie. You can't teach that.
I think Jaden Daniels has balls, has moxie. I think Jaden Daniels is a lot like that. He just missed 10 games this year, and his team was crap. But Purdy and Daniels are very similar to me. Guys who can look like MVPs for a month, but then it's like, can you really play a season in the NBA? Can you really play a full season in the NFL? I don't know.
It's a good point. It's a good point. Maybe I should have had Daniels higher. I like Daniels a lot.
It's hard to rank Daniels, though. He had one great season and one season where he played 7 games. Like, how do you call him top 5?
But at least Brock can squat like 500 pounds. You know what I mean? Like, he has a bit better base. He has a better base with his legs.
But at least
like
Daniels
has
flamingo
legs. Yeah,
that's true, but he can see the field.
Legs. I don't know.
Brock has to run around so he can see the field. Brock has to hold the ball a long time.
Look, I'd rather have Jaden Daniels. Like, for the same price, yeah. I mean, or for a rookie contract.
I had Baker at 4. You guys didn't have Baker. I think Baker's really good. I don't know.
I just think Baker fell off this year.
He started. Every time I've seen him, I've been super impressed. Cannon.
Well, not that difficult to torch the 49ers defense, by the way, this past season. But yeah, he looked like the second coming of Christ.
He would have won the Super Bowl with Seattle this year. He would have won the Super Bowl.
I had him at 7. I had him above Darnold and behind Daniels at 7. I think it's fair. He also has trouble staying healthy.
How many quarterbacks wouldn't have won the Super Bowl with the Seahawks this year? Kyler would have found a way to mess it up. Jacoby Brissett might have won the Super Bowl with the Seahawks this year.
There's a few. I think if you go down the list, I can tell you right now. Let's look at QBR.
Jared Goff wins the Super Bowl. Does Jared Goff win a Super Bowl with the Seahawks this year, or is he just too much of a statue?
No. He chokes. He chokes in the playoffs. Like, that's where Mach's point comes into. Like Jared Goff has had Ben Johnson and still choked in the playoffs with all that. Jared Goff wouldn't have. Daniel Jones wouldn't have. CJ Stroud wouldn't have.
Love
would have. You could say, yeah, Love would have. Nick's
although he hasn't done shit.
Lawrence would have.
Yeah,
I think Lawrence would have. Baker would.
Yeah, I think Lawrence would have.
Lamar
would Purdy have? Would Purdy have won the Super Bowl with the Seahawks this year?
Yes, absolutely. With that line, dude, Purdy would be a killer with that line. With JSN in that line,
the only reason I hesitate is because we didn't see Purdy against the Rams this year. We saw Mac against the Rams.
Yeah, Mac's better against the Rams because Mac gets the ball out quicker, and the Niners line gets decimated by good D lines, right? So Brock would have struggled probably against the Rams because he doesn't get the ball out quick enough.